Hi, my name is Sarah Elizabeth from acpCubing, and today we're going to be looking at the 3x3 using beginner's method. So there are 4 steps to solve the 3x3. It's a little more complicated than just these, but we'll get to that in a second. So let's scramble the cube. So step 1 is daisy. You actually don't need this, but I find it makes it a lot easier to align the white cross. So what you're going to do is you're going to have this yellow center here, and you're just going to move these little white ones to there. So it makes like a little daisy. So I'm just going to do that really quick. And there we go, has a little daisy. So now that you have your daisy, you're just going to align like the centers right here. So blue with blue, and then you're going to flip it completely so that the white is by the white. And you're going to do that with all of them. So orange and orange, flip. Green and green, flip. And red, flip. So now you have your white cross. So the next step is putting all the white corners in place. So you're going to look at one corner. I'm just going to use this one. You have a green and a red. So you're going to put it between green and red, move it out of the way, bring this one down, realign it, and then put it back up. And you just do this for the next couple of ones. And by couple, I mean all of them. Thank you, words, for not working with me. So I'm just going to do that right now. And then if you have something like this, all you have to do is push this down to the back and put it back up. And there we go, we have the white side. Another situation that can happen is you can have the last one on the bottom. So all you have to do is push this down, so this is towards the back. Move it out of the way, push this back up, realign it, move it out of the way, down, over, and back up. Okay, so now we're gonna do the middle layer. So it's actually also really easy. All you have to do is look at the bottom. So you're gonna have, let's say, red and green. So you're gonna align it with red. And since this is green, you move it away from green. Bring the opposite way you turned down. Realign it, pull this back up. And you turn it, move, down, back, and you go back up. And see, that piece is now here. So we're just gonna do that for the rest of them. So blue, align with blue. Away from orange, down, realign, up, back, down, back, up. Red, away from blue, down, over, up. And this can take a pretty long time, so just bear with me here. And we have all those sides. So this is the only weird case that you can have in this scenario, where the one piece that you need is up here, not at the bottom, because you can only have pieces like in the middle where they don't have yellow, but since all of these have yellow, it's kind of like weird. So all you have to do is pretend this is this piece. So you're gonna just move it away from orange, down, back, up, realign it, down, and back. And then put that back up. So this is going to be at the bottom now. So then you just do it like normal. Orange, away from blue, down. And there you go. So now we're done with these top 2 layers. So all you have to do is flip it over to the bottom to the yellow side. Now this is the most complex scenario you're gonna get, but there are only 4 things. There's gonna be either a dot, a little L shape, a bar, or a cross. So this is actually also really easy to do. You just have to memorize certain patterns. So what you're just gonna do is you're gonna try and align the middles, but since it's a dot, there are gonna be no middles without a yellow. So you're just gonna pick a random one, and you're gonna turn this one this way, and you can put this side up, move it over, pull this back down, over, and down. So now you're gonna have this little hook shape. So then you're just gonna align a middle, so that's gonna be an orange middle. So you're just gonna do that same algorithm, but it has to be facing you and to the right. So you're just gonna go up, up, back, down, back, and down. So now you're gonna have the bar. So now you just have to align a middle. I could either align this middle or that middle. It doesn't really matter. But the bar has to be horizontal. So you're gonna go this way this way, over, down, back, down. And now you have the cross. So once you have the yellow cross, you're just gonna try and align these little middle parts. So you just kind of twist this top part until you align two of them. So for me, it's red and blue. So you're gonna hold one of them to the back, one of them to the left. And you're gonna do half of this really long algorithm, and this one's just the most complicated one. But you just go up, over two, back down, back, up, over, down, and you realign it, and then all the middles are done. So now you're gonna look at the corners, and you're gonna look at the colors. So I actually don't have any that match, so I just get to pick a random one. So then you're gonna go up, over, sorry, down, back, down, realign. And now you're gonna look for a corner that works. So you can see that there's red, green, and yellow. So red, green, and yellow. So this is a perfect corner. And none of the others are, sorry. And so you're just gonna do that algorithm, but you have to keep the perfect one to your right. So you're gonna go up, over, down, back, down, and realign it. And you keep doing this until all the corners are aligned. Once all the corners are in the right spot, some of them might be perfect like this, and some of them might not be, but they're in the right spot, so that's fine. So now, since I have two perfect ones, I just get to pick one of them, and I put that one to my right, and then now we're gonna do this really long, complicated algorithm. So we're just gonna do up, over, down, back, up, back, down. And now we do it to the other side. So up, over two, down. This one goes this way, up, over, down. And you keep doing that until all of them are aligned. Most of the time something like this will happen, and it's, again, really easy to fix. So you're gonna hold these two little dots to your right, and you're just gonna do that same long algorithm again. So up, over two, down, back, up, down. And sometimes it'll fix in one go, sometimes you have to do it again. So I just have to, and it's solved.
Hello and welcome to the second half of the video where you'll be learning how to solve with basic CFOP. There are three algorithms that you're going to have to learn. 1, S-move, 2, soon, and 3, A-perm.
Now let's scramble the puzzle. Now, you can get three different cases. This first being the R. How you get that is, instead of slicing one layer deep, you do two, and then the S move. And you will get the cross. Now the next case, the bar, exact same way as Sarah Elizabeth. Horizontal, front, S move, front prime. Now this dot case is kind of hard. Basically, front, S move. Now we have an R, 2 layers deep, S move. Now we have the cross. Now, since there are two corners, we're going to look for a yellow corner that's facing us. So this one is, but this one isn't. So, nope, yep. And let's perform the soon algorithm. And now we have one corner. If we have one corner, you can see that it makes a little arrow, and we're pointing that arrow to our left hand. Not like this, but like this. And perform the soon algorithm. One more time. And now we have the yellow side. Now, if we have no corners correct, we're looking for a yellow corner that doesn't point to us. So not like that, but like this. So put that to the left and perform the soon algorithm. Now we have this case. And now we have the yellow side. Now we're going to look around the cube for a pair of headlights. If you don't know what they are, basically it's two corners that are the matching color. But we do not have any. So we're going to perform the A-perm. So that is right prime, F, right prime, back twice, right, front prime, right prime, back twice, right twice, U. And now we have a pair of headlights. So we put those in the back and perform the A-perm again. So right prime, front, right prime, back twice, right, front prime, right prime, back twice, right twice, up. And now you have solved the puzzle. Now, if your cube isn't solved yet, that means you have a U-perm. I didn't include this algorithm because you can actually find this online, link below, but it's simply, if that doesn't work, do it again.
Thanks so much for watching. I'm glad that you can solve your 3x3 now. A special thanks to Tommy and Grant Brown for suggesting this. If you have another suggestion that you want to see for a cube, leave a comment down below and subscribe.